Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into the heart of raised bed gardening. And let me tell you, this is a game changer. We're talking about a common mistake that so many gardeners make. It's like using the wrong paint color on a perfectly good shiplap wall. It just doesn't quite work right. Now you might be thinking, Joanna, what could this mistake possibly be? Well, I'll tell you, it all comes down to one crucial ingredient, the soil. You see, just like choosing the right foundation for a house, choosing the right soil for your raised beds is vital for healthy, thriving plants. Stick around, and I'll reveal the surprising culprit that could be silently sabotaging your garden's potential. Plus, I'll share my tried and true tips for creating the perfect soil blend that will have your plants singing your praises all season long. Hey gardeners, are you making this critical mistake that's silently harming your raised bed garden? Stay tuned to find out and learn how to fix it. Let's dive in. Now, many gardeners, especially those new to the raised bed game, think that potting mix is the way to go. After all, it's designed for growing, right? Well, here's the thing. Potting mix is formulated for containers, those cute little pots on your porch, not for the wide open spaces of a raised bed. Think of it like this. Using potting mix in a raised bed is like trying to bake a cake in a pie crust. The ingredients might be similar, but the structure just isn't right. Potting mix is designed to retain moisture, which is great for pots that dry out quickly. But in a raised bed, it can lead to a soggy bottom, and no one wants that for their plants. This excess moisture can suffocate those delicate roots, making your plants more susceptible to diseases. It's like trying to breathe underwater, not exactly ideal for growth and happiness. Plus, potting mix is often lighter than topsoil, meaning it compacts more easily. This compaction restricts root growth and prevents those roots from reaching their full potential. And if you've ever noticed your plants looking a little yellow, wilted, or just plain unhappy despite your best efforts, this could be the culprit lurking beneath the surface. It's like a hidden design flaw in a beautiful farmhouse renovation. You might not see it at first, but it can cause big problems down the road. So, what's a gardener to do? Well, don't you worry, because I'm about to share the secret to creating the perfect soil mix for your raised beds. One that will have your plants standing tall and proud, like a perfectly styled bookshelf in a cozy living room. Just like every good recipe needs the right ingredients, creating the perfect soil mix for your raised beds is all about finding the right balance. It's like mixing paint to get that perfect shade of white. It takes a little know-how, but the results are oh so worth it. So let's gather our ingredients, shall we? First up, we need a good quality topsoil. This forms the foundation of our mix, providing essential minerals and nutrients that our plants crave. Think of it like the sturdy frame of a house. It's what everything else is built upon. Next, we're adding in some rich compost. Oh, compost, how I love thee. Compost is like black gold for your garden, adding a boost of nutrients and improving the overall structure of your soil. It's like adding those cozy throw pillows and soft blankets to your living room. It just makes everything better. And to top it all off, we're incorporating some lovely organic matter. This could be anything from shredded leaves to aged bark mulch. Organic matter works wonders for improving drainage and aeration, allowing those roots to breathe easy and stretch their little hearts out. It's like opening up the windows on a beautiful spring day, fresh air for everyone. Now for my go-to recipe, I like to combine these three ingredients in equal parts. It's like the rule of 3 in design. It just works. But feel free to experiment and adjust the ratios based on your specific needs and climate. Gardening is all about finding what works best for you and your little patch of green heaven. Now I know what you might be thinking. Joanna, filling a raised bed can get expensive. What if I'm on a budget? Well, don't you worry, because I've got you covered. Just like finding those hidden treasures at a flea market, there are plenty of budget-friendly ways to fill your raised beds without breaking the bank. One of my favorite tricks is to use what nature provides, for free. Gather up those fallen logs and branches from your yard and layer them at the bottom of your raised bed. As they decompose over time, they'll enrich the soil with nutrients, like a slow-release fertilizer. It's like having your very own composting system built right into your garden bed. Another great option is to use straw or leaf mold. These materials are like fluffy clouds for your soil, improving drainage and aeration, while adding valuable nutrients. Plus, they're often readily available and free for the taking. Just make sure to shred the leaves first to speed up the decomposition process. And if you have a compost pile going, you can even use some of that partially decomposed material as a filler. It's like adding a little bit of magic to your garden bed. Just be sure to mix it with other materials to create a balanced blend. Remember, creating a thriving garden doesn't have to cost a fortune. With a little creativity and resourcefulness, you can create a beautiful and productive space that brings you joy all season long. Alright gardeners, we've covered the importance of the right soil mix and even explored some budget-friendly fillers. But our journey doesn't end there. Just like renovating a house, there are a few common pitfalls we want to avoid when it comes to raised bed gardening. First on the list, using garden soil alone. Now, I love a good garden soil as much as the next person, but it's important to remember that garden soil is often heavier and denser than what we're aiming for in our raised beds. Using it alone can lead to compaction, making it difficult for those roots to breathe and grow. It's like trying to park a truck in a compact car space. It just doesn't quite fit. Speaking of fitting, let's talk about soil depth. When it comes to raised beds, bigger is usually better, especially for those plants with deeper roots. Aim for at least 12 inches of soil depth to give those roots plenty of room to stretch and grow. It's like giving your plants a spacious walk-in closet. They'll have plenty of room to spread out and show off their best assets. And last, but certainly not least, let's talk about drainage. Proper drainage is crucial for any garden, but it's especially important for raised beds. Make sure your beds have adequate drainage holes to prevent water from pooling at the bottom and turning your soil into a soggy mess. Think of it like installing good plumbing in your home. It's essential for keeping things flowing smoothly. Now let's say you've already planted your raised beds, but you're noticing some signs that things might not be quite right below the surface. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. Just like those unexpected repairs that pop up during a renovation, sometimes our gardens need a little TLC to get back on track. So how can you tell if your raised bed soil needs a makeover? Well, there are a few telltale signs to look out for. If you notice your plants are looking stunted or their growth seems slow, that's a good indication that something might be amiss with the soil. It's like those times when Chip gets a little too enthusiastic with his demolition and we have to adjust our plans. Sometimes our gardens throw us a curveball too. Another sign is if you see water pooling on the surface of the soil after watering, or if the soil feels constantly wet to the touch. This could be a sign of poor drainage, which can lead to root rot and other problems. It's like finding a leaky faucet. It needs to be addressed before it causes further damage. And if you're brave enough to do a little digging, check out the roots of your plants. Healthy roots should be white or light brown and have a firm texture. If the roots are dark, mushy, or smell foul, that's a sure sign of trouble brewing beneath the surface. Don't fret if you notice any of these signs. It's not too late to give your soil a much-needed makeover. With a few simple adjustments and a little bit of love, you can create a healthy and thriving environment for your plants to flourish. Well, my gardening friends, we've covered a lot of ground today, from debunking the potting mix myth to crafting the perfect soil blend, and even troubleshooting common problems. But before we wrap things up, I want to hear from you. Have you ever made the mistake of using potting mix in your raised beds? What are your go-to soil amendments and fillers? Share your experiences, tips, and questions in the comments below. Gardening is a journey best shared, and I truly believe that we can all learn and grow from each other. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, your insights and experiences are valuable to our community. So let's create a space where we can connect, support each other, and celebrate the joys of gardening together. After all, there's nothing quite like the feeling of digging in the dirt, nurturing life, and watching your hard work blossom into something beautiful. And remember, even if you make a few mistakes along the way, that's okay. Gardening is all about learning, adapting, and finding joy in the process. By choosing the right soil and avoiding those common mistakes, your raised bed garden will be flourishing in no time. It's like witnessing a fixer-upper transform into the home of someone's dreams. Pure magic. If you found these tips helpful, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more gardening inspiration and design ideas. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Now go out there, get your hands dirty, and create something beautiful. Happy gardening, everyone!